Hello all, it's the 25th of February 2018. You're here with Dan in Essex, UK. So I'm setting some sweet peas here today. Got some different varieties. You can take a look at that. Lovely bit of colour there. And that is sweet pea variety Perfume Duet, Grandiflora. So sounds pretty good to me. And I'm relatively new to growing things like this because if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm mainly about the growing of fruit and vegetables, so this will be quite an experience for me. And the other one, sweet pea singing the blues, lovely purple colour there, so I'm quite happy about that. And what I'm doing is growing them in these windowsill propagators that I'll show you in a minute, and I'll just give you a little bit of an explanation about them. But one of my viewers has told me that you're best off with them in deeper pots because they like to put down deep roots. So what I'm going to do is bring them on in these windowsill propagators, and then what I'll probably do is transfer them later into some bigger pots. So I'm hoping they're going to germinate, so I'll show you what's happening. Okay, so you can see the windowsill propagators in front of me here. Bit of explanation about these. I like them because you've got your waterproof tray that they sit in, and you've got your individual cells that you can plant in, and of course over the top here puts your little sort of portable greenhouse, if you want to call it that. So it adds a little bit of extra warmth, especially good if you've got it like in a south-facing windowsill, because obviously the sun will come in, and then you've got you know, the warmth from the sun, and you've also got a little bit of extra warmth that will build up in here. And even better if underneath the windowsill is a radiator or something like that. Of course that will also add to the heat. So going to set them in here now, and let's have a look. So yeah, I have been told that these can be stubborn to germinate, and in the past people have had to chip them to get them to grow, you know, so they grow out of the hard casing. But I don't know if you can see that. They look like they have a little grow point there, so I don't know if that's about modern day varieties are like that now, but we shall see. It doesn't say on the packet that there's any need for chitting or anything like that. Okay, so I've got my singing the blues in there, and what I'm going to do is just pop them down in a little bit like that. In some of these I've put 2 seeds, and I'm going to just cover them up like this. So hopefully these will germinate within the next few weeks. It should happen much quicker due to the fact that the location they're going to be in, and the fact that they are in these windowsill propagators, which I've used a lot to great success growing vegetables, things like marrows, courgettes, had sweet corn in them one year, and melons and bitter melons, things like that have done very well in these, highly likely due to the fact of the extra heat that the plants are subjected to underneath the plastic container. Okay, so I've done the same here with sweet pea Perfume Duet Grandiflora, and what I'm making sure I'm doing is putting my little tag in there so that I don't forget which variety is which. So pushing them down, and what I'm going to do is water these with tepid water, just so I don't shock them with too much cold water. Done this before with the growing of things like bitter melons and melons, and found it to be beneficial because you want to be given things the best chance possible, and of course if you've taken the time and the expense to purchase the seeds, you want success to be as likely as possible. So I'm hoping that these are going to do well, and it states on the back of these packets Seedlings usually appear in 12 to 21 days. Keep moist, pinch out the growing tip when 2 pairs of leaves have formed to encourage bushy growth. Gradually accustom plants to outside conditions and avoid frosts before planting out 1 foot apart. 30 centimeters. Support with tall canes or netting. So I'm hoping these are going to do well. Just an experiment for me, and of course, as a viewer the other day pointed out, it will be very good for a little bit of cross-pollination, etc. You know, maybe to help attract some more sort of bees and pollinating insects, etc. to the area where which the vegetables are going to be growing. So 2 varieties here, Sweet Pea Perfume Duet and Sweet Pea Singing the Blues. I think the colours complement each other quite well, don't you? Okay, let's see how we do. I'm going to water them and then put the covers on, and they're going to go on a south-facing windowsill. So hopefully in 12 to 21 days I'll have some sweet peas germinating. Take care, speak soon.